And in Krishna he says, Yaidang Padamong Guyam, that anybody who is preaching this message of Bhagavad Gita is most dear to me. And there'll never be anyone more dear to me than that person. So this surrender of going out and giving Krishna to others is the most pleasing activity to Krishna. And we're all here to please Krishna, right? To become devotees of Krishna. So Krishna has given a very loud, clear indication of how to please him the best. By preaching this message, by book distribution. People have been in the material world for so long. Souls have been here. Brahmanda, Brahmite Konya, they're going to go in higher planetary system, lower planetary system. Different species of life suffering so much anxiety, so much stress in the material world. So now they have this human form of life and they're wasting it. So that moment today, when we approach people to give them a book, is the most important moment of their life. Actually, of many lives. Because now they're getting a chance to finally hear about their Father, Krishna. So it's a very, very, very important moment in their life. A turning point can be. It can be a big turning point in their lives. Of course, this is Kali Yuga. Unfortunately, people are not very interested in spiritual life. And as the age increases, people become more and more disinterested. But there are people that are interested. Somehow we're all here. And there's hundreds of thousands of other devotees all over the world. So there are people out there that are searching. I just received a letter recently. One lady, she was distributing books in Vancouver, and while she was distributing, there was one man that was staring at her. Just standing on the side, just staring at her. And it was becoming a little creepy for her. Like, what is this guy doing? He was standing near the bus stop, but the buses would come by and he wouldn't get on the bus. He would just stand there and staring at her, she's thinking, oh boy, what is this guy about? So she's still distributing books and kind of keeping an eye on him, through the corner of her eye, And then she was distributing and she went to approach some guy, but she was surprised that the person that she approached was this guy. And she thought, anyway, she was a little shocked that she had done that. Anyway, she pulled out the Bhagavad Gita. And then he said, this is something like, this is what I've been looking for. Spiritual life. He said, when I woke up this morning, I wanted to give my life to God. And I don't think it's an accident that I've seen you here today. And you have these books. So she spoke to him for about a half hour or so. And took a Bhagavad Gita, real nice, turned out to be a real nice guy. So you never know, yeah? So, people are searching. But if we're not out there, for those people that are searching, then they're going to come across some other group that's going to give them something else. But we have the highest. Krishna says, Raja Vidya, Raja Guyam, Pavitramanam Uttamam, Pratyak Savagamangam, Sususam, Kartam Avyam. This is the king, Raja Vidya, the king of education. There's no higher education than the Bhagavad Gita. And this is just the ABCs. Then there's a Srimad Bhagavatam, the whole ocean of information about Krishna. So this is the highest knowledge. So we should make ourselves available, make the books available to the people, especially for those people that are searching. Raja Vidya, Raja Guyam, the most secret of all secrets. And someone might ask, so how is it such a secret? We're distributing millions of books every year. It doesn't seem like it's a big secret, but actually it's a big secret. Because even ourselves, even though we've heard so much, still, it's hard to realize the first point, we're not the body. Isn't it? To realize that we're not the body, very difficult. So in that sense, it's a secret. To actually delve into realization, to pure devotional service. Very few are able to do it. So in this sense, it's a great secret. Pure devotional service is a great secret, experienced by very few. Pavitramadam uttamam is the purest knowledge, completely uncontaminated. Any desire to enjoy the fruits of activities or mental speculation, completely pure. Although there's other Bhagavad Gitas that came out, but nobody became devotees of Krishna from reading these other Bhagavad Gitas because they didn't give the essence of the Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada came and he gave us the essence, the pure message of the Bhagavad Gita. So all these other Bhagavad Gitas, they can be called Bhagavad Gita as it isn't. Because people are just giving their own interpretation, their own speculation about what the Bhagavad Gita is saying. But Prabhupada, because he's a pure devotee, he just gave the pure message. He said, I haven't done any miracle. People think I'm such a great man. But all that I've done is I've just given the message. Prabhupada's so humble. He said, I'm just a peon. I'm just here delivering the message. He's so humble, you see. Because he was so humble, therefore there was such a great turnout for people to take to Krishna consciousness. So this is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada once said that you cannot repay me for what I've given you. I've given you Krishna. But if you want to try, then distribute books. This is the best way to repay Srila Prabhupada. Because Prabhupada and all pure devotees, they're para dukkha dukkhi. They see others suffering and it gives pain. So we may not have compassion ourselves. We may not understand how much needed this knowledge is. But we know that Srila Prabhupada is a pure devotee and he wants this knowledge distributed widely. So we should take it to heart. Pray to Krishna for enthusiasm and determination to distribute this knowledge. So to be tolerant, to be compassionate, to be friendly, and to samadvena chisharvatma, to see people equally, to see everyone equally, to not discriminate. Oh, this person is a black person, or this person is an ugly person, or this person is an old person. No. Everybody is spirit soul. Samam pashyang hisharvata, samam vastam isram, nahi nasyat manatma, tato yati paramgatim. That one who sees the soul and the super soul situated in the hearts of all living entities does not degrade himself by his mind, and thus he reaches the highest destination. This is a very good way to control the mind. If we have this knowledge that everyone we're approaching, they're actually the soul. The body is actually, many times Prabhupada said, the body is actually a dead body. It's dead. The body you're looking at right now is dead. But it appears to be alive because I, the soul, am within it. And all these bodies are dead. But because the soul is in it, it appears to be alive. And once the soul leaves the body, then you see the real nature of the body. It's dead. Only because we are in it does it appear to be alive.